Hello, hello, Inspector Bruce, right on the hour. Buddy Carfano as well. And then going back, Tavo and Left Del Campo. Who's that? And then Hippie Long and who else they say? Buddy Carfano, Mark Silvasier, Mexican Spec. I think I saw some more people back there. Let me scroll back and see who else is there. Uh, Mopar K. And yeah, I don't know. I scroll back a ways. So there's some people here. Kim is not here yet. She will be. I just talked to her on the phone. And so I don't know what's going on there. She's driving back. And I filled the Jeep up, so I know she's got gas to get on. She's one of these people that runs the gas gauge down to just about almost empty and just drives like that and thinks it's okay. And then she'll put like a little flick of gas in it. So it'll be up like an eighth of a tank, and then she drives around, makes me nervous. I don't like that. So I took her car, or her car, it's the one she usually drives, the Jeep, and I went over to the gas station and filled it up. So we're supposed to have an ice storm here. Hey, Faith is here. Good evening. So we're supposed to have a big old ice storm here, and they're talking about like an inch of ice on the wires. Well, you know what that does. It takes wires down, takes trees down, and then what happens is you lose the electricity, and it takes a while to get everything back up. Our whole house is electric, so I guess if it gets cold, we come up here to the shop and huddle around the wood stove. Or my other plan is just go get in one of the cars and start it up and run the heater and put the seat back a little and leave the window open about this far so some air comes in and sleep in the car, I guess. I don't know. And the other thing is we have a generator, but at least we can keep I don't think we could heat the house with that. I'm sure we couldn't. But we could at least keep our refrigerator and freezer going. Or just roll it outside and let everything freeze out there. I don't know. Such fun. Um, and Faith, is that a new avatar you have? That looks like you. Looks like some of the pictures you've sent. So how is everybody? They're all disappointed Kim's not here. We got to watch this guy. I didn't check out the Studebaker to make sure it works. It works. Okay, good. That battery's not dead yet. Yeah, but Carpano says you put gas in when it's down to a quarter tank. Well, you know, I'm on Social Security and I get paid once a month, and I don't drive that much anymore. So my car, I take it over to the gas station, top it off once a month, and sometimes it's not even down to a half, and I just top it off, and that way moisture doesn't get in there, and it doesn't get, you run the tank empty all the time, moisture gets in there, and it's just not good. I don't know. Kim doesn't seem to worry about it. She did that with her van forever. She leaves it like this much gas in it, just drives it around. I go, you better put some gas in this thing. We were going to get wood up in, there's a place here you get some cut off wood, and it had like, God, the gas gauge is on all the way on empty. She goes, oh, it still has some gas. She goes, but you're right, we should put some in. And she put like $3 in. I was like, what's that, like a gallon? And off we go, and it'll be okay. I don't know if it's going to be okay. So, yeah, Luis is here. How you doing? Hello to everybody, he says. See, I know something about Spanish. Yeah, let's just say it looks like it's going to be a bad storm for a lot of people. Yeah, they're saying it's going to be something here. It's going to be a big old ice storm. There's up north of us, it's going to be supposed to be snow, and down south of us, it's supposed to be rain, and then there's that narrow band where it's just freezing rain. And I think that's just about where we are. I'm kind of hoping we're not. I hope we get on one side of it or the other. Dennis Edwards here. Good evening. Yeah, E doesn't mean enough. You're right. Tavo, I just sent you a screenshot of our weather forecast, Buff. Okay. It's a little bit hard for me to get to it while I can get to my email, but I gotta turn other stuff off, so I'll get to it. Louis says he's watching a movie tonight, or I am watching a movie night. Okay, well isn't that what you usually do? You're a movie guy. Dean Stevenson's here. Good evening. Let's just say, right. Hope you start feeling better. Yeah, Mexican Spec said he was, well, he came in early, and I was still at the house, and he said he still wasn't feeling good. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. All good. Just thought you had left. Yeah, it's probably warm and nice down there. Mexican Spec says, I showed Mrs. Spec one of your shorts so she knows what you sound like. Oh, Dean Stevenson. Louis says, Walking Tall. Oh, I saw that movie when it came out. I remember that movie quite well. And you know what I saw in that movie? I had never been to Tennessee, but that took place in Tennessee. And it was the first time I ever saw blue lights on top of a police car. And because all the police cars either had red or they had red and amber. And in Tennessee, they had all blue. And I thought that looked so cool. Now it's just like half the states in the U.S. have blue, or they have blue and red. So it's not so unusual now. But I remember that movie very well. Johnny C's here. Good evening. Dean, oh dear, do you have medication for her? Medication for her. Medication for her. I'm not sure what that's about. Is that a joke? Barry Kuda says, I'm all hot and sweaty. I'm not hot and sweaty. It is like 59 degrees Fahrenheit in here, which is what? 59 is 15C. So 15C inside, which is okay. I kind of wish I would have put 2 sweatshirts on. But we got a pretty good fire going there. And Kim's on her way. She said she'd be 15 minutes. And she probably stayed at a meeting late or something. Or she got talking to somebody when they left. That happens a lot. So she'll be here. And then she'll mess with the fire. She made some changes to the wood stove today. We have a damper on the top right above where you close it off from the chimney, and it keeps everything from burning so fast, but it also keeps the fire down to a dull roar. But because if you let it go too much, you could melt steel in there. But what she did was she took that damper and put it way up on the chimney. So now the chimney gets hot, much hotter. So we're thinking we're going to get a lot of heat off that chimney. And I hope she's right. And I could barely reach it, but I could reach it. Next expect she will have your voice in her head from your comments. Yeah, I'm like that with Mexican Spec's voice. There was a long time I didn't know what he sounded like, but then now I just hear him. I hear him at least once a week. Dean Stevens says, but still refined and not moist at all, I'm sure. Louis says, oh, so how's going on the Mopar El Camino today? You know what? It has been so cold, we haven't been up here much. We've done some things around the house. Today, I knew that ice storm was coming up, so I went out and I bought a bunch of canned food, and I made sure both cars were full of gas in case we got to, go get in the car if we have no heat. At least we got heat in the car. And so anyway, we did stuff like that. Kim grabbed the chainsaw and cut a bunch of wood because we've got wood, like we cut it like a couple pieces every day, but she went out there and cut a really big pile until the chain came off the chainsaw because it's getting worn out. What is this? So actually we haven't done much work on. It's just freezing cold, Hippie Long says, what a diva. We held the doors already. Dean Stevenson, I live rent-free in a lot of normal people's head. Louis says, you're right. It's very cold. Yeah, how is it where you are? I would think Venezuela would be pretty nice all year is what I would think, but I really don't know. Never been there. I just see where it is in relationship to the equator, so I think you're probably warm. Talo, propane is your friend if you can keep the cylinder from freezing up. You know what? We've got this propane heater, the one that we use here. We're probably going to take that down to the house, although that's not really supposed to be used in an enclosed area. But what I told Kim is it might keep us warm in a pinch. And then, once in a while I just go over there and can't sleep like that. We'll go out there and just open up the front door for 30 seconds, and a lot of oxygen will come racing in, And she goes, yeah, along with the cold. I said, well, the oxygen will come in fast, but the cold won't. So, because everything in the house will still be warm. Very good. A Winchester never sweats and seldom perspires. Charles Emerson Winchester. Wasn't he on, is that the guy that, was it MASH? I think he said that. Johnny C. Hope all will be okay. I was wondering how things are. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, from Boston. So, I'm trying to remember who. I know where some people are. It's real obvious where Tavo and Dean Stevenson, Hippie Long. I know where he is, and Johnny C. I can't remember real well. But who's up in the cold white north? I know Mark Sauvé's up there. Yeah, make sure the plumbing doesn't freeze. We've got that's going to be a problem if the power goes off for any length of time, because everything we have is electric. The water heater's electric. I guess we could just turn the water on just like a little drip, and it'll keep it running through the pipes because it won't be frozen. We're on there's a city water system. We're not in a city, but this, what do you call it, it's cooperative around here. We have like city water. It comes from a big tank. So we could probably keep that just to keep it from freezing. And I hope it doesn't pop a stork on MASH. There were two of them. There was one first and one second. Who was it? It was Winchester. And who was the other guy? The same kind of attitude. Oh, Johnny C. Bay Area, California. Okay. Man, where are you in the Bay Area? I was at Travis Air Force Base for years. Of course, that's kind of like, that's on the Bay Area side. As soon as you go over the hills into Vacaville, you're in the Sacramento side, So, but I was like halfway between Sacramento and San Francisco. But man, when you're at Travis Air Force Base, it's cold and windy. It feels like the Bay Area. And as soon as you go over the mountain into, it's not even much of a mountain. It's more like a big hill into Vacaville. All of a sudden, it's warm like Sacramento, And in the wintertime, when Sacramento gets all icy cold fog, same thing. As soon as you go into Vacaville, you get that fog. And actually, Travis might even be warmer, on that side. It's pretty funny. Tavo, he was such a sweetie. Yeah. Very Cuda from Beantown. Beantown. Where's Beantown? Yeah, and Luis says MASH. Yep. Let it tap, run, a trickle. Yep. That's what I've done that many times. Frank was just Frank. That was the guy. Larry Linville is Frank. Yeah, Frank was same kind of, I don't know, just one of those personalities that's just not good. Just one of those people. Like everywhere I work, there's at least one of those, San Lorenzo, Hayward Airport. Oh, okay. I know that area. I had a girlfriend lived right there, really close to there for a while. But then, I don't know, nothing bad happened. It's just we were long distance, and so she ended up with somebody else, I ended up with somebody else. But car farm, I have a well, no power, no water. Oh, man. Then you're to the bucket with the crank. If you got a big enough well to put a bucket down. Beantown is Boston. Oh. Tavo didn't much like Frank, but he was 101% of Winchester. Frank was my favorite character. And I don't know. Who was the colonel that was in charge, the second one? The guy that used to be the LA cop. He played an LA cop, and then on I can't remember the name of that show. But then he was the colonel for the last half of the series. I can't think of his name. He was Colonel Blake. Was that Blake? Oh, who was the first one? Then who was the second one? I don't remember. Dean Stevens, I like his girlfriend, Hot Lips. Colonel Potter. Colonel Potter was the second one. Harry Morgan, yeah. I can expect, Kim's going to give you points for that. She's going to have to. Yeah, Harry Morgan. He always said that was a perfect, perfect thing, perfect character for him. He loved the job, just fit it, and he played that part so well. And 4 points for Mexican Spec. Let's see here. Mark Silvey. Someone just sent me a video of a 68 Charge RQ running 907 at 148 miles an hour. It's Santa Pod. I don't know where Santa Pod is. Man, that's fast. You can be saying, yeah, I'll squeeze you. Granddad's junk. Hey, good evening. Yeah, Kim's not here yet. She will be. She said 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes right now. It's 16 minutes right now. But I don't know. She still hadn't left her meeting, so she's probably talking to somebody outside or something. But she got a little distance to drive. Josh Holman's here. Good evening. And yeah, I'm a little bit cool here. Eric Kuda says Harry Morgan was in my favorite John Wayne film, The Shootist. Kim, she is not here. She will be here. She's driving down the road, Well, and it's not raining or snowing or icy yet, so it's it's just cold. So I think it was 34 degrees or something, and no moisture yet. So Dean brother, how's Dunedin doing? We're going into the half because I hear a vehicle outside. That could be her. Not many vehicles out here. I mean, there's a road out there, but it's far enough away we don't hear anything unless there's like sirens going by. Oh yeah, I just heard a door close. Santa Pod Raceway. Our project's Santa Pod Raceway is located in Poddington near Wellingborough on the border of Northampton and Bedfordshire, England, at the address Airfield Road. Okay. I don't know where all that is. If I had a map here, I'd look, because I like to know where stuff is.
Yeah, you do. If ever there was somebody who would like to look at a map, I want to make him do GeoGuessr. Would you guys watch if I recorded him doing GeoGuessr?
So, I'm cold. So anyway, yeah, I like maps. I like to see where people are, like Cabo. He told me where he was, and I went and I looked at the little town.
I'm going to fire up the...
Oh, that would be nice. Oh, I forgot about that thing. Yeah, that'd be really nice.
That'll help, yeah.
So everybody is missing you.
Welcome, everybody. I'm sorry for being so late.
I don't want to be near that thing when it fires off, because one time it spit flames out at me.
It spits a couple flames.
Yeah, but it was too close.
Don't get your hair in it.
So I went from really cold to like a big woof around me, which is instantly warm.
It's not warm. It's scorching. Let's see. Come on.
Oh, that was a pretty good flame.
It's fine.
So I don't know, is that thing catalytic, or is it just like keeps the flame in there? I don't know what it does. Well, it's not going yet, but it's slowly going. Okay, just don't have it too close. Back it.
Oh yeah, it sings now.
Can you back it up a little further away from me and get away from that oil can of spray? Thank you. I just, because even there, it's kind of warm. It's like goes from one extreme to the other, from cold to warm.
Let me get my chair.
Okay.
And then,
can you go look at the? Yeah, Dean Stevenson says a big wolf. Oh yeah, that feels good on my back or something. I want you to take a look at the fire.
It's pretty good heat.
Is it? Okay, because I stuffed a piece of wood in there.
Yeah.
And I opened up the flue up there, the new flue up high.
Well, I closed the flue down and gave a little bit of air, and it's up around 600. That's good.
Well, I want you to look and see what's in there. Because then you have a feel for what's going on.
I changed it.
Yeah, I explained that to everybody, how you change that. And Mexican Spec says, I'm not paying much attention. Some things get by me tonight. Yeah, so you still got the same thing, nasal clog, whatever the heck's going on there. Yeah, they're asking him. Oh, she went outside. Maybe there's not enough wood. I don't know what she's doing. She already left. But she turned my heat on over here. I don't know how to do this because what
don't you know how to do?
I'm explaining something on this heater right here.
Yeah.
Something's broken. She has to put a clamp on it,
and
and I don't know how that works. So I just
like an automatic safety.
Oh, it's an automatic safety, and the clamp bypasses it. Yeah.
It's failed for some reason.
But if something goes wrong, I just kick the clamp off, I guess. Let's see. Buff gave me an IOU for previous points. Oh yeah, Mexican Spec he probably should have at least 4 points.
What for?
Well, because he knew who I was talking about and knew the party played on MASH. Harry Morgan, and it was Colonel Potter. But I couldn't think of those names, and he popped right up with it.
Did you award points for people showing up on time?
I did not.
Well, they all get the points. If you were here before I got here, you get 6 points.
Oh, geez. Mexican Spec says, yes, I do. Lots of mucus coming out of my nose. Oh, man, that's never fun.
Whoa.
That's not fun.
What is it? Is it the weather, or did you get sick?
Well, he was sick on the trip, and apparently it got worse. Dean Stevenson says, it's a cough. Best wishes, Mexican Spec. Louis says, 1967 Chevrolet C10 was in Rugrats Go Wild.
Really?
That's one of my favorites, 67 Chevy C10. I like those.
Yeah, that's a pretty truck.
World of Wood Chips here.
Welcome in, World of Wood Chips.
And, and Luis also said, same movie, 72 Dodge Polara. I had one of those. That was a nice car. That's another. I have so many cars I wish I had got rid of, but they come, they go. When we picked up the Ram Charger, I had a sore throat. Mrs. Beck also got it, but she's feeling better. I am not. Oh, man. Today, we don't need no stinking safety. Boom, yeah.
Who's that?
Mark Sobey.
Well, Mark, we're here.
Yeah, we're standing. Yeah, we would not walk away from this. Cold, but it's hot. You must have caught a hot. So Mexican Spec didn't get a cold. He got a hot.
Well, no, you got.
That's what Granddad's junk says. Johnny C says, get better soon. Mexican Spec. We were on 2 buses with lots of people, and who knows? You know, you ride on a bus, you're going to get sick. That's all there is to it.
You got to take, what's that stuff, the airborne, or whatever that is.
Olive's here, but it's all scrolling kind of fast, so I might miss some. Rugrats Go Wild, chase scene, Walking Tall, 1973. Yeah, you remember the movie Walking Tall?
No.
Okay, well, it's 1973, but I thought maybe you'd seen it since then. So anyway, Luis was watching that. I remember when it came out. I watched it then. I watched it in a movie theater when I was in the Air Force. What's that
movie about?
It's about a sheriff in Tennessee that was a real good guy. You'd have to watch a movie. Now they're trying to say what a bum he was. I don't know, but he was a good guy. Granddad Junk says, "Oh dear me, that's the problem with public transport. Set full of disease.
Yeah, right.
Buses are like planes. Petri dishes, yeah. Petri, or is it Petri? Petri dishes?
Petri dish.
Petri dish.
I would say Petri.
That's what I thought it was, but it's spelled not like that. But see, I hear a lot of Rugrats mentioned here. I'm guessing it's not all true, says Mark. So Dean Stevenson says to Olive, do you like the character Charles Emerson Winchester the Third from MASH? Oh, man, Olive, we are preparing for major ice accumulation over the weekend. My internet's down. It could be down. Yeah, that's before you came in, Olive. That's what I was talking about. Is I went and filled up both cars so that they're topped off, and everything we have is electric. And you know what happens? You get ice storm. The electricity, you get some wires down, trees down, and then you have no electricity. Well, our heat's electric, our hot water, everything's electric. So I figured that we've got this heater right here. We can take the house, but you're really not supposed to run that indoors. But we could probably stay warm for a while.
For an emergency.
But I guess we could come up the shop, but I don't want to sleep up here.
You know what else I have that we've never even taken out of the box?
What?
I have a diesel parking heater. It's 8,000 BTU.
Oh.
It would be fine in the bedroom, and we could just stick the tube, because it has an exhaust port.
Oh, put it out.
We could just stick that out a window or something like that, or we could bring it up here, or...
Well, anyway, what I was saying
we have lots of heat sources.
What I was saying is my last ditch thing will be if everything you're just getting cold and can't do anything, we'll just go get in the cars and one of the cars and we'll start up and they have good heat. Just set seats back and leave the window open a little bit and sleep. The only thing is if we lose heat, we're also going to lose all our light. Man.
We got wood stoves so we can muddle through here. Good. I'm glad to hear you're resourceful, Olive. You have to be in this world.
Yeah, we have a wood stove here, but I don't want to spend the night in the shop. I just don't want to do that. Dean Stevens, I think he got his character right down the line. His awesomeness when he was on amphetamines. I didn't like the part, but he was quite an actor to be able to pull that off as well as he did,
He was sort of like the heel, like the person you kind of weren't supposed to like.
There were two of them. There was the first one, and then I don't remember which one was first, which one was it, but there was always one of those guys on there. And like I said, everywhere I've worked, there's one of those guys. It
was a strong character. Like you needed that person for the comical play and stuff like that. Mark Sylvain says, if Kim keeps running on E, if it's fuel injected, it will eventually take out the fuel pump, just say. I do not run on E.
No, she runs this far above E.
Above a quarter of tank, he gets freaked out. I understand you don't
because
want to
we'll
run
be
on
headed
E.
out of town somewhere where there's no gas station. She's got just under a quarter, and I'm going like,
above a quarter.
What are you doing?
He has a different view of the gauge than I do. I do not run it down to E. It goes below E. And
yeah, you do.
It holds out true. When we've had to drain tanks, even when I thought it was less than half a tank, it was still so much gasoline in those tanks. There's always still a lot.
Since maybe van and shop would be sleepable. You know what? I can't get either van in here. They're too tall. The what do you call it? The door's just too short. But we've got
I scavenged up
in here anyway.
A good wood pile. Right now, there's a good sized wood pile. If we needed to, we could run this with we've got 1,000 options. We're not going to freeze to death, and the power hasn't gone out yet. And we might not even get hit with the ice storm. It could move north or south or whatever.
Like I said earlier, south you get rain. North, you get snow, and then there's that band in between where you get freezing rain. And the prediction is we're supposed to be right in the middle of that, but I'm kind of hoping they're wrong. I'd rather have the snow or the rain. But we'll see what happens. And then I went to the store and bought a bunch of stuff, so we got plenty of food. I mean, and it's only going to be for a day or two, so we don't have to go anywhere. And we'll be warm.
Mark Sylvain said he had power out for 5 days back in the late 90s.
Oh, that would be
terrible.
There
were some real bad ice storms. 5 days is a long time.
5 days is a long time. That'd be terrible.
Yeah. I mean, if that happened here, we would be stressed, extremely stressed, but we would not freeze.
No, we
wouldn't let the pipes break in the house or anything.
Well, in the pipes in the house, like I said, all you got to do is just run the water a tiny bit, and it won't freeze.
Well, and it has to get really cold too. It has to be below freezing consistently for days and days and days. And I don't even know if we're supposed to get super cold.
No,
weather.
It's not supposed to be really cold. It's supposed to be to the point where you get freezing rain.
In Pittsburgh, there was a couple years that we had snow and then ice and then extremely cold weather for weeks. And in places where the power was out, it was horrible. They just evacuated people. But there was lots of snow. It was a miserable mess.
Dr. Doe's here. Good evening. I just put up a short video of our local weather report expecting negative 25.
Oh.
25 below.
I'm sorry you guys are
I've been in that before. And wind chill down to 45 below. Don't feel sorry for me. I chose to move for the north 37 years ago because I love dry weather or dry winter. Arizona's dry winter and it's 70 degrees. Doc and Barry. Oh, hey, Doc and Barry. Who's Doc? Oh,
I'm sorry, we're missing some of the conversation they were talking about.
Oh, Doc is Dr. Go, I see.
Some of the different people.
Yeah, well, I was...
Welcome in, Dr. Go.
I was talking all about that earlier.
Granddad's Junk says I have to shift a couple of cars and a tractor and fix the driveway I got to put a big pipe in it. Are you going to record that? I would be interested. I like watching machines and people do work. If you can, set up a camera on a tripod or give somebody one to do photo document some of it. That's cool. I gathered up a bunch of firewood today. Oh, I ran the chainsaw too.
Oh, I was talking about that. I said she ran the chainsaw. Usually you cut like a couple pieces. Well, you didn't. You cut a big old pile, and you cut long enough till the chain came off the chainsaw. So, yeah, but that was probably enough.
I ran the chainsaw enough that this chain got a little bit slack, and then it come off. Tavo said, send some ice this way.
Yeah, they're probably hot.
I don't like ice. I think it's a travesty.
Miserable. Ice is miserable.
I wasn't talking about the same ice. Oh. That's political. We're moving on. Yeah. Hopefully, though, this is winter's last big hurrah, especially down here. Like, it might be cold for a couple of weeks. We might have some really awful weather and some rain and stuff like that. But then February, it'll ease up. So, I mean, we just have to get through this bad patch. I know up north, though, they could have another month of solid awful. So I'm very sorry. Hopefully they can get the power back on if that happens. If there's any... We have pretty reliable internet and power.
The only thing is, if you lose power, but you don't lose internet, you still lose internet because the devices all plug in.
I mean, I could power, but that's not going to happen. It's incredibly unlikely for us to have any prolonged period of power outage or internet outage. But it's good. It's stupid. It's foolish for us not to be prepared. We just can. We can be prepared. So we are.
Tell us the summer has finally arrived here. Also knocks out power.
The summer knocks out the power there?
Where's your power come from? How far away? I bet they don't have power. Well, there could be a power plant out there that feeds the city. I don't know. Because he's kind of out. We say we're out in the middle of nowhere. Not like he is. He's out in the middle of nowhere. He's in a little town out where there's not much around there. I looked at it and called it desert, and he goes, it's not desert. It's, I don't remember what he called it. But it's, there's a lot of, the pictures I saw were like dry grass and some trees and things, but maybe I just saw it when the grass was dry, dry cold season or something. True.
Barracuda doesn't like Back to the Future? Yeah, I think you're wrong, Barracuda. That was a pretty good movie.
I never watched it. I just seen the car.
Wow. Boy, it really made that car an iconic thing in relation to that movie.
The guy that I worked for, the government rep out there where I worked at we were all contractors out there doing that flight testing, but there was one guy as a government rep. and he was a young guy. Like all the government reps were older guys except this guy, and he was sharp and he was easy to work for, just a good guy. And but he's young, so when he was a little kid, he watched that movie, so he really liked DeLorean cars because of the movie, you know. And I always used to laugh, and I go, Dave, there's a DeLorean for sale, and he's like, where? I always wanted one of those.
They rebuilt the DeLoreans. If you have an old DeLorean, you can take it to DeLorean Motor Company, and they'll refurbish it completely like brand new.
It'd be good to get one that's got like tons of stuff wrong with it. The body's pretty straight. Pull molds off of it and make a body kit that'll fit something else. You know. Hey, Todd Saw's here. Hey, Todd Saw.
Oh, a body kit. I'll bet you if we got in touch with DeLorean Motor Company, they'd be down.
Oh, I don't know. They might be really upset if we.
You can buy body panels and stuff like that
from them. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Todd Saw, what did I just watch? I watched something you did. Let's see, what was it?
Are you comfortable? Is it warming up there now?
I'm warm, yeah. Like this is like a barbecue. I need to be on a rotisserie, so this side gets warm.
Turn.
And then this side gets warm.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's how short my memory is, Todd. I watched a video of yours like a couple hours ago, and I'm kind of lost. What was it? Yeah, I'll get some hint from him. He'll give me some hint, and then Todd, do you have any spare flux capacitors? Oh, flux capacitors.
I've got one here.
She always kids me about that stuff.
I had it, but time travel is so sketchy. You don't want to mess with the time. There's enough people out there time traveling, trying to make money, scam the lottery and sports events and stuff like that. It's awful.
So Todd, what was that?
Terrible.
What was that new video you just did? You just put up a video, and I think I was one of the first ones that watched it.
Really?
But I don't remember what it was.
You don't remember what it was about?
No, as soon as he says what it is, I'll go, oh yeah. Okay, Dr. Ghost says, clever joke, Tavo. I liked it. Okay, I got to scroll back. Let's see what. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I don't see what it is. Oh, I missed it. That's oh yeah. And now I remember Pop-Tarts and Spam. And I remember making a comment. Now what I did was I made a comment that said I was gonna find new ways to well, I can't have Pop-Tarts because of the carbs. But I'm going to find new ways to cook Spam to make it better, because I can eat all the Spam I want. You know, no carbs. But
it's a little salty.
It's a little salty. Well, I say I can eat all I want. I'm not going to eat can after can of it, but I'll open up a can and make something.
Cholesterol problems. You eat too much.
No, I don't. I have no cholesterol problems.
If you eat too much of that Spam, you will.
But my cholesterol is always normal. And
That's excellent to hear.
What I'm surprised at is my blood sugar's in is in the low 90s all the time, which is amazing, because there were years I couldn't get under 160 no matter how hard I tried, and I just hovers in that low 90s, which is wonderful. Maybe my pancreas is working a little bit better, or maybe the insulin resistance isn't as bad. I don't know what's going on. Whatever it is, it's good. No, my problem was I gained a little weight, and I'm taking it off, which I'm doing fine with. I saw my jack outside, but
I had to roll it. I rolled the tire off the tractor. I had to.
Yeah, she was out using a tractor with a trailer behind it to move wood around, and she said one of the front tires rolled off the rim, and I'm like, what?
I was cutting it pretty hard. I don't know if it was low on air or what happened.
Well, I've been checking them, and they've been pretty good, so I don't know what happened. It must have...
I mean, I did, admittedly, I was cutting it pretty hard. One of the wheels was spinning because I had the trailer on. I was trying to move around. I was trying to maneuver the trailer, and I was cutting them. I'm
thinking that tire may have been low, or maybe has something poked it and got a leak or something, because I've never had one of those tires peel off.
But it was fine once I put air in it, so I don't know what.
see here. Todd saw my friends and I recently did the Kim's moving the car by herself.
Trying to make a little bit of space for me to sit.
Oh, I see. Oh. Let's see. My friends and I recently did the Spamberry challenge, originated by a friend who loves cranberry sauce on fried spam. My vid was just a takeoff on that. You know, there's a guy I watch in. Tim's making noise, so I'm waiting.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so there's a guy that I watch in Ukraine. He's an American that lives in Ukraine, and his channel is called the Kitchen Cosmonaut. So he just did a bunch of canned food that was like spam. He tastes food and a lot of canned food from Eastern Europe and all around. And I think he's on vacation right now in Sweden. And they'll taste like, 17 kinds of vodka or something. I go like, man, you guys probably feeling that.
17. Go stand by the fire and get warm. There's nothing.
Okay, well, it's starting to turn yellow down there with a few of them coming out there. We should be streaming again. I see kilobits going out.
Yeah, there was a network interruption, but I think we're back.
There it goes again. It errored again.
Well, we're getting a message from YouTube late. It's delayed, but the stream itself is back. The connection came back up.
Can everybody hear us?
YouTube is just delayed. They see that there was an error, but it's back now. We're live again.
Doesn't the buffering happen on Tuesday Night Lives at all? Rarely. It happened once. It always happens up here. So we have a wireless connection between here and the house. So it could be in that. I don't know.
Mexican Spec says refresh to sync the audio. See, he's seeing us again, but our audio's out of sync.
Yeah, if you refresh, then set it to live chat again. Mexican Spec says we're good. Man, that error is still there, but it's but I see kilobits going out.
Yeah, we got reset.
Something happened. I don't know. Sometimes it happens up here, sometimes it doesn't. But I think it happened once at the house. It's not a usual thing. And I'm looking at myself in the screen. I got to trim this mustache. It's all gaggly looking.
Gaggly.
I totally agree with you, Granddad. What's Granddad say? What's Granddad say? I don't know. It's too far back.
Too far.
Mark Sauvé says, in sync now. And Dr. Go says, see you without the delay. It's all good now. Every time I'm here, I am buffering.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around.
And a few people bailed.
They'll be back. They'll check on us in a bit. They probably check their email and whatever, and now they'll come back.
Mexican Spec says this happened a lot when we were on the road. I've been on both sides of the circle of death. You know what I noticed when you're on the road? You'll go down. You'll be like top of the hill. You'll go down in one of these things that comes up like this, and there's like a cutout on both sides of the cutout of hill. And man, it'll be like this. And as you come up to the top, it comes back again. It's almost sometimes it's predictable, but it always, I don't care. It's always fun watching you on the road.
Yeah, Mexican Spec, you did great documenting your trip.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed you can do a trip like that and keep a stream going as well as it does.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, Dr. Go says sound stopped, but video's still active. You still don't have sound? Do you have sound now? Oh, man.
We have sound.
Well, I don't know. Dr. Go says sound stopped, but the video's still active.
I don't think there's anything we could do except restart the stream, but I
don't want to restart the stream.
We have sound. I think they do.
You know what happens to Wagon Master tonight?
No.
I nothing, and then I finally gave up. Trying to get to you, yeah. I finally gave up and just looked to see what else was on YouTube. And just there's his live. So I got on it, and there's people in there, but he hasn't started yet. And it said he was going to start like at 13 after or something. And people are going like third time's a charm like this. And it's like, okay, so he started it twice already. that I didn't see. And then he never came in, and it started spinning again. So I don't know. I just gave up. He wasn't there. People would come in, and everybody'd leave. So, and Mo Parquet's here.
Hey, Mo
and
Parquet.
She says she can hear, and Mark Sauvé says he can hear. Mary Grace, good evening. Says the sound is working. And Kim looks like she just put the chain back on. Do you want the files I have for?
Yeah.
Or do you want to not do that, or do you want to do that?
No, that's what I'm doing. That's my assignment.
I'll go get the files.
This is one of those tools that you make sure it's always prepared. It's ready to work. You don't leave it sit around and be. This is no good if it doesn't work. So I used it today. The chain came off, but I could tell that it needs a little bit of dress on the. You only need one tool with the chainsaw, the multi-tool, is to take out the spark plug, tighten the, loosen the bar, and then it's got a Phillips screwdriver to adjust the bar, and I think you can even tweak the carburetor settings. Little two-stroke. This is cheap chainsaw, but we use it so rare. It's okay. G-Fan is new to me. I think it's just Chinese. But it's a two-stroke, and it works. I wouldn't depend on it. If I was using a chainsaw every day, I would surely buy a name brand American-made one. But honestly, for as much as we do, we just cut some firewood.
When I bought that, there's a guy that used chainsaw all day, every day. And he said, I'm buying these now. And he goes, at the end of the season, I just throw it away and buy another one.
Honestly?
Okay, Kim. There's this one. There's two of them. There's one that's finer than this. I don't know where it is.
Okay.
It's hanging out somewhere.
We'll have to see if that's the right size.
It may be in one of my carry-on toolboxes. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know
Let me see how it goes.
That one might be a little coarse.
Oh no, for the kind of dress this needs. This is.
Is that good?
Yeah, I've been cutting that wood that is like some of it's like stumps. So it's got dirt in it. Dirt is the worst thing for a chainsaw blade. Oh, dirt is just so abrasive.
Glass would probably be worse. Okay.
It's the worst thing for chainsaw blades.
I'm gonna walk
into
over.
Dirt. You're gonna go get warm?
How cold is it outside? Oh, Steve Edwards here. Oh, right now it's about 32, I think. But it's supposed to get colder, and we're supposed to get a big old ice storm, so it's gonna get worse.
It might get worse.
Okay, so we know it's gonna get worse. We just don't know which side of the worst we're gonna be on.
Yeah, we don't know which side of the worst we're gonna be on. That's the truth of it for sure. It might be okay.
Oh, this feels hot over here.
Mo Parquet, you're doing great. Stay after it.
This thing's crazy. Okay, I can close this down more. Kim, now we can't.
Guys, I'm sure you're subscribed to Mo Parquet. Steve Edwards, how cold is it outside? Right now, it's what?
32. I just answered.
32. Okay. I'm sorry. I should be paying better attention here.
Kim, I gotta bend this thing a little more.
Gossip. Who's gossiping? We do have plenty of firewood. We're ready. Hope everybody else has all the things they need to be safe and prepared.
Yeah, I did some preparation today. Where are all the pliers? I got all these pliers.
There's a bunch of pliers right here in the back of the car.
It's like the plier drawer is like
right here.
Getting
There's a
scared.
bunch piled in there. I know. I was using them.
I'm looking for that big long pliers that has the. There's so much in here. Oh.
Going slow, tired, gloomy day. That's all right. Not every day is going to be your best day, Mo Parquet. Just take it easy.
I watched her video about her husband and her father-in-law worked together.
Oh.
She says it wasn't good. Tim, I'm looking for the pair of these that's got the on the end.
I don't know where it is. I haven't used that. What's a special tool? I don't know. Got a crick at the end.
It's sparse in there. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to do with this. I don't know if I can.
Look after the little ones, Mopar, okay? When the days are difficult, just get small. Just get small. Focus on on one little thing. Something little. Clean something. Play with Legos. Sharpen a chainsaw.
Well,
Step back from the big ideas and just focus on the day.
I'm not strong enough.
What are you
I don't
trying
know what
to do?
that thing is you got there. It's strong. That wire that holds the glue.
Yeah.
Well, you can't use it the way you used to use it because
It's bent.
we used to snag down below like this. You know. Now there's nothing to snag it on because it's way up there. So I gotta do this. I gotta bend it more so I can adjust it with position because it's not closed far enough and it's closed as far as it'll close.
Oh, you're probably right. Yeah. Okay.
So I tried to bend that thing, but it's hot up there, and I'm trying to do it with wires, and I'm not strong enough, and I can't bend that. I don't know what that piece of metal is, but it's some kind of Godzilla shit. It doesn't bend.
No, it's not Godzilla. Okay.
Well, it doesn't bend easy.
It doesn't.
Because I tried to bend it, it looked like it was bent. When I let go, it sprung back.
That's okay. Take care of the chat. I'll get it eventually here. Now I'm just sharpening up this chainsaw blade.
Man, it's hot over here.
That's good. We want the warm. Oh, you know what? It's got, make sure that the front things are closed.
Oh, it's open. Shit. Why is that open?
So it get hot.
Here's the problem.
Here's your problem. Too much combustion gases.
It's like 500 C.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's like jet engine sauce. It's loaded. No, that's 625. Yeah, AP loaded at 625 C. That's freaking hot. What's it doing here? Oh, yeah, it's come up 5 degrees.
Really?
It was 59, now it's 64.
Oh, that's much more comfortable. That's because we got this little local.
And we got the local one. Yeah, but you ought to go walk over there. You get anywhere near that car on that side, and I bet that side of the car is longer than this side. Because it's warm.
Probably right.
Let's see, what are they talking about? Johnny C says, the only celebrity I ever met was Paul Lamont. He was super nice. All right, okay. Oh, right hand threads on the right side. Well, Parquet says, satellite has left-handed. Dustin's all right-handed. We have one, like Kim's car. It's right-handed all except, the left front?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got a Ford rear end in it, so they're right-handed in the back, and the front is...
Doesn't even have the same bolt pattern front to back.
Chrysler up front and Ford in the back. Yes, we got to carry 2 spare tires with our car.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get a disc brake set up someday, but so I can go up to the 4.5 point bolt pattern. But haven't got there yet. Money.
Mark Survey says, I replaced my flat on my truck yesterday. Had to put some air in the tire. I replaced it with plowed tonight, and the tire's almost flat. Oh, no. At least it's not destroyed like the other one.
Darn it.
Granddad's Junk says, I've never seen anybody sharpen a chain like that before.
Why? How am I supposed to do it? What
I don't
am
know what she's doing. Probably doing something wrong. Huh?
No, this will make it sharp.
That'll make it sharp.
Yeah.
X-Inspect says neither of them look the same. Jack and Smith was always my favorite.
I can see where the tooth is.
Mark Survey says LOL. Heat expansion. Yeah, it makes the whole side of the car longer. You like a spacecraft where we have to rotisserie it so one side doesn't get hotter than the other one.
How do you sharpen your chainsaw? I wish I had a sharpener. That'd be nice. I worked in a lawnmower shop for a couple of weeks, and they had a sharpener in there. They just get a whole pile of things and just sharpen them all up. I don't need them to be perfect.
Oh, Johnny C says
dull.
go one direction.
What? What do you mean? Why? What difference does that make?
Because when you're pulling back, it's not doing anything. It's just dragging on it, right? I don't.
Well, that clears out the teeth when I.
Oh, it clears it off.
I don't know. It's cutting just fine. If I was having problems cutting that.
Making it shiny and making it sharp.
Yeah, taking the worst part of the burr off.
Oh, yeah, that's sharp.
It'll cut wood. You gotta cut these little other teeth down, and I gotta do in the opposite direction.
Oh, Tawa says I have grinder bits for the drill to sharpen chains.
Oh, those are nice. Yeah, I don't have any of those, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I got two. I got their chainsaw files. They're real fine files. One of them's a little finer than the other one, but I didn't get them for chainsaws. I got them for doing little fine work on aluminum for aircraft. But then Kim's actually going to use it on a chainsaw. Let's see, steel sharpening bits.
This saw's never. I don't think I've ever sharpened this before.
As Chuck says, I'm not suggesting it's wrong. Most people use a jig. I use an electric sharpener. Oh, I see. Okay.
I could see, and if I had a jig, some of these teeth are too crooked to put a bite on them with the jig. Anyways, like this one is the tip is so busted.
Thomas says last job was also a steel dealer, as well as green tractors. Oh, okay. I remember when you were there. I didn't know you were a steel dealer. I knew you had the green tractors. Tavo, you able to work at all, or you're out of work, aren't you? Do you get any kind of, I don't know how old you are. Are you on any kind of retirement or anything? How do you get by, man? I hope you got somebody there with you. I think you do. I think you said there's somebody in a nearby house or something that's keeping an eye on you. Mark Survey, I opened my chainsaw case after letting it sit for 3 years, and the bottom of the case was full of oil. Oh no. Well, this one fired right up. Huh?
What years did it periodically in the summer?
In the summer, I guess we use it in the summer too. I'm trying to help you hold this. It's scooting all over. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't even know you were holding it.
Oh yeah, because it's like it's like going all over.
It can walk around.
Well, we have one of the green tractors, but it's a little green tractor.
It's a little green tractor.
It's a little green tractor.
Don't they make that one here in Tennessee?
They do make it in Tennessee. Well, they did when I bought that one. That was like 10 years old now, I think.
At least, yeah. It was still pretty new when I got here.
Well, you've been here over 3 years.
Yeah. It was pretty new, but it had been sitting and it was dead when I got here, remember? That was one of the first things we did when I got here.
Oh, the only reason it was dead is because the battery had it.
You gave your fuel system a blow job.
Oh, geez. Well, I was putting avgas in it, so I know it wasn't. I know what the hell? Yeah, you blew gas through the.
It just didn't.
It wasn't all the way up to the carburetor.
Yeah, it didn't have a good prime for some reason. The pump wasn't working.
Mark Sylvain just put the bar in a bite. But Kim wants to be here by the chat.
Yeah, I'm over here having conversation. It's hardly work.
So now I actually have a job. I'm doing something. I'm a chainsaw vice.
This is hardly work. Are you okay? Don't overdo it. It's allowed to.
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it.
Saying, it could scoot around a little bit.
It's okay. I was gonna go outside and see what our tractor is. Where is it?
It's under the awning down there.
No.
I pulled it under so if it got snow on it.
If I go out there, I'll be too cold. I was gonna see what it is. What is it? Something 230 or something, or
I thought it was a 110.
No.
I don't know. It's got the hydraulic.
I don't remember what model it is.
It's got the hydro.
It's some little garden tractor, but it's got the V2 cylinder.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want the one with the single cylinder. Because we got hills and stuff out here. I think it's 25 horsepower. That's
23
plenty.
Or 25.
I think it's 25. It's plenty for driving up and down the hills here.
Yeah, and we have a lot of property, but not really a lot of lawn to mow. So it doesn't get overused. It doesn't get used hard at all.
Maybe also use the chainsaw engine to swap in and out of the mini bike.
I've thought about it.
No.
The only way I could get a two-stroke engine that was big enough to be competitive on the mini bike, because now they're allowed to run the 212s, right? So to be competitive with a two-stroke, to have it be worth it, the two-stroke would have to be like about 150 cc. 150 cc two-stroke would whoop the crap out of a four-cycle 212. I mean, whoop the crap out of it. They rip.
Tabo, I think it's a D125. Does that sound right?
Yeah,
Shit.
That does sound right.
It's the lowest price one that had the two-cylinder V engine in it.
To get a two-stroke, because they stopped making most stuff two-stroke. Chainsaws, some of the older snow blowers.
You know what I have?
What's it?
Over in that box in the corner?
Yeah.
I've got the Rotax 912, which is 100 horsepower.
Really?
It's a four-cylinder.
What are you hiding that for?
It's got to be put together. It had it had a burnt piston or something. It's a part, so we'd have to rebuild it. But a lot of it's not that bad. And I think it had a burnt piston, and it was fixed, but then it ran hot or something. I got a feeling it had a vacuum leak or something, which is why one side was, because all the problems are with one side. It's an opposed four-cylinder.
Yeah.
But it's got a gearbox on it, and it's meant to have a propeller on it. So can we build anything with would they let us race something with a propeller on the back of us? Man, I get a Titan Tornado airplane and take the wing off of it. You know how fast those things are without a wing on them? They just whoosh, almost uncontrollable though. Just driving a fuselage without the wing.
I don't know if I have anything to prove that makes that make any sense.
Dr. Ghost says they make 120cc mini snowmobile that kids race. Oh, and Tavo says, yeah, D125. I think that's what it is. It's about 10 years old, something like that. Because whatever it is, they don't make that model anymore. But shit, I like it a lot. This is a pretty nice thing.
I gotta find a file to take off these little guide teeth. You have to take those down, or it won't bite.
Okay, so
I gotta take just a dress a little bit off of them. I'll be right back.
What do you need, a flat file or what?
Yeah.
Okay, over there in that file drawer, there's a really nice fine flat file right up near the front somewhere.
Here's another round one.
Yeah, but that's a really coarse file. That's not what.
No, I was just saying. I think it might be there's coarse one.
The one that's up in the front, that is way too coarse for this. I had that one. I was trying to do like inside curves on sheet metal. It just tear up the sheet metal, which is why I bought these chainsaw ones. But I don't know where the other one is. It's probably in my carry-around toolbox somewhere. I would think that I probably keep it with me. Who's Andy Anderson? I knew a guy named Andy Anderson. Went to school with a guy named Andy Anderson.
We're gonna
He was
turn
half
it
crazy.
this way so I can kind of look at you guys while we're going. I'm bringing it in closer so you don't have to lean.
You're cutting off my heat.
No, you're so good.
John Wilburn's here. Hey.
Hey,
Oh,
John.
we have a question for you.
We do?
I have a 100 horsepower, 4-cylinder
That's not a real question, John.
aircraft
Don't you
engine,
worry.
and it's got a gearbox on it to run a propeller. And I was asking Kim, you think they'd let us run a small car, like a go-kart, at the drag strip, but with a pusher propeller, so it just blows you down the track. I did that with a Titan Tornado, it's a kind of airplane, with it only had 53 horsepower. And I had the wing off of it, and I just took it for a scoot down a road next to the aircraft factory. And, man, that thing was up to 70 miles an hour in like an instant. And it was a set of railroad tracks. And I couldn't stop. And I went, and there's no trains coming. That stupid railroad tracks only have a yield sign. They don't even have any kind of gate or anything. And I just quickly looked and went across the tracks. Turned around, drove slowly back. He goes, sure. Here's the thing about a propeller. You can't have people get near it, because it'll cut somebody in half, man. So,
that doesn't sound like it'll make it through tech.
People that are around airplanes understand that. People that are not around airplanes, man, you can't even see that propeller when it's turning.
I think John Wilburn does not
so
want
he
you
says, he goes, sure, sounds cool. Oh, man.
You could exhibition it.
We could put it on the back of a go-kart. Just, the thing is, it'd be too fast. It would be extremely fast.
Yeah, I think you want 4 wheels. So
Well,
you have brakes.
If you did, Johnny C., I'm coming over to sharpen that saw.
I should just buy a new. This thing is this blade is torched.
I bet
it's never been sharpened, but it's all torched and.
I bet if you put that engine on a go-kart, on a small go-kart,
it would be brutal.
It in an 1/8 mile. Oh, I can't even. 130 miles an hour.
No way.
Oh gosh.
I wouldn't want to go that fast.
Yeah. Because I did it in a fuselage with a 53 horsepower engine. I gave it full throttle and pulled right out of it, and then I had a hard time stopping. John Wilburn says might need a safety cage around that fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that takes away all the horsepower.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, that's the rub. Safety is the rub, isn't it?
Well, just take the whole airplane out there on the drag strip. Take off. The end of the drag strip, instead of stopping, just lift the nose up.
Just take
come
off.
Back around and launch.
I mean, they've got a tower.
There was an airport in California, and right next to the airport was a drag strip. Oh, there's one in Ohio too. And on the map, on the one in California, on the sectional chart, which is a map used in an airplane, on the sectional chart, there was a note there that says, "Do not land on the drag strip." Because I can see somebody making that mistake. You know.
Thanks for stopping in, John. I hope you're well.
Yeah, how are you doing out there?
Are they going to get the same storm, or is they?
I don't know. Are you supposed to get the ice like we are? Are you north of it or south of it or what? If you want to do it, let's get with Deke to have a good plan for you not to die. I'd have to put that engine together. I think we have enough.
Maybe next year. Yeah, we have enough to do.
God, would that be fun? Now you got me thinking. All he needs is a fuselage. But the fuselage, you only got brakes on the back, and you got nose wheel steering. So it's never meant to be without a wing, because that wing gives you a lot of stability this way. Without the wing, it's just about impossible to control.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
And then if you're you can't control it side to side, but it's got a still got an elevator on it. So I pulled back on the stick, which brought the nose up, and then I could steer it real easy with the rudder. Then when I put the brakes on it, slams the nose wheel down, and then it was hard to steer. I never did that again. It scared the shit out of me. Oh, it's all over. We're supposed to get some snow. We'll see. Couple variable pitch prop blades, reverse thrust. Yeah, you reverse thrust on that. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to lift the nose wheel because the thrust it's above the.
I think we should stick to cars. That's a big monstrosity to tow around just to do a silly exhibition like that. I don't think. I take all the fun out of it, don't I?
Well, I was planning to restore a toy car.
Who's that?
Luis.
Oh, that's a good start, Luis.
John Wilburn says, I use that Dremel to sharpen chains. Yeah, everybody's telling her how to do it. She's doing it, just giving it a...
I know, I could do a Dremel. I have a Dremel, I could do it. It would make more sense. You can buy a little...
But you've already done all the cutters, right? You're just doing the...
Yeah, I'm just taking the guide teeth down just a little, so it still grabs. Or else, have you ever had a chainsaw that was like that? It just wouldn't... It didn't cut. It didn't bite.
I've had this longer than any other chainsaw.
Oh,
I had a steel for a while that belonged to somebody else, and I used it a little bit. I cut up a lot of wood with it, 3 or 4 days. But...
I have John Hart's chainsaw. I still haven't fixed it.
Oh, God, it's still here, isn't it?
Yeah. I talked to him tonight for a while.
How's he doing?
He
might be in here.
Well. He might be.
But
Hi, John.
Yeah, because he watches on a TV, so he doesn't. He has to have 2 devices on to comment.
I like talking to John. That's why I was late tonight. I was talking to John for 45 minutes after my group. He's a good guy.
I figured you might be talking to him.
He's a good guy.
Hey, here's a little pin I got.
He doesn't have to hang out and talk to me, but he does. That's nice. I like it.
Okay, I'm going to let this go for a second.
Okay.
Anybody know what that is? That is... Why can't I... I can't see it very well. It looks like a P-51. But it's actually a model of the T-51, which is the Titan version of a P-51. It's an airplane that I did most of the design work on it. I shouldn't say design work. I mean, the P-51 is already designed. Engineering work on a 3/4 scale. See, I'm not telling anyone. I'm just so rough on change that I can't get away with a file. Oh, I see.
Yeah, this one is kind of cooked. I just want to give it a little. It does cut, and I wouldn't have even messed with it yet if it hadn't come off the thing. Yes. But
yeah, it came off the bar.
I can tell you with certainty it will cut wood again. But I'm not proud of how it looks. It's just that it's definitely different, as they say on Junkyard Digs. I don't know if it's better. I don't know if it's good, but it's different. No, it'll bite.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be excellent. If I wanted it excellent, I'd just buy a new. These G-Fan things, you could probably buy 3 new chains on Amazon for less than the value of me sitting here.
Yeah, this chainsaw was about $120 in it.
Right, yeah. These chains can't be worth much. And I'm sure this isn't a good chain. Like, I don't know that there's a lot of...
Well, I just said earlier, when I bought this, there was a guy in the reviews that he said, he's professional, uses a chainsaw all day long. And he goes, I just buy one of these at the beginning of the season. I throw it away at the end of the season. I buy another one the next year. So that's what it's worth.
It'll cut wood. The chainsaw is the big hammer of the, wood cutting world. There is no precision here. It's gonna whack.
And
it still is a nice. If you look at the chain, it still is a nice.
Yeah,
spread
like that. I see it.
And that's what cuts you there. It'll work really good. Really good.
Dean says, we know your secrets.
It's ugly, but it's going to work.
Yeah, my hand's shaking.
Who taught you, if you've ever sharpened a chainsaw, who taught you to sharpen the chainsaw? Was it a boss? Was it a family member, a parent?
Or did you just have to figure it out?
How'd you learn? Did you watch a tutorial? Ugh.
Where'd that come from? What was that?
Gelatinous
thing.
Oh,
it was not supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm. That's good. All this stuff. Thank you for your help. We have a chainsaw ready for action. I think there's still fuel in it.
What's this? Luis says, what? Okay. Что? По-русски? Что? Oh, Tavo says, Steel Training Center. Oh, yeah, you worked at a place at Steel. Oh, yeah, how hot is it right now? It's still up like 500C?
Oh!
Yeah, that's why I was trying to bend that thing so we could get it closed. But that thing's a hefty thing I was trying to bend.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bend.
I know, but it's making heat pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it's making heat. King Stevens, you have been appointed leader of the natives of the Tanna Island, who believe an American soldier named John Frum will return with cargo. That must be something from Tanna Island.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did anybody hear my question about GeoGuessr? Has anybody ever played GeoGuessr?
Is that thing overheated?
The stove? It's as hot as it should ever be. But it's I got it tempered now. I've got the door wasn't as closed as tight as it could get.
Oh, you got it. I can see it's closer.
Close a little more,
okay.
And the door is a little tighter. It'll be okay. It'll calm down.
Did it just go to commercial?
It's making heat. We need heat. I don't know. They'll come back. They'll come back. Don't worry. Anybody ever played GeoGuessr? Would you guys watch if I made Buff Del Campo played GeoGuessr? Would you guys watch? I'm not making a brand new YouTube channel just so he can play GeoGuessr. I'm not doing it.
Very good. I was standing behind a Corsair being warmed up at an air show. He suddenly gave it some more gas. It nearly blew me down. Yeah, those things have a lot of power. And some of them have four. There's a guy that shows up at Oshkosh every year that has a 4-row radial, a big engine in one. And that thing is a beast.
Tavo went to the Still Training Center.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I'll bet you're much better at it than I am.
I was thinning pine forest to learn real quick how to keep the chain sharp.
Oh, yeah. Who is that?
Granddad Shunk.
When I was young, I was thinning pine forest. Oh, I see. Yeah, you want to keep your chain sharp or it makes light work. Now, let the tool do the work.
Luis, this shows what he looks at. He got a Hot Wheels ad. That's pretty cool.
All right.
So, is that a couple points for him?
Yeah, you get 2 points. That's cool because I didn't know Hot Wheels was advertising on YouTube.
You know why they do? Because he's into the model cars, the small cars and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you got a Hot Wheels ad. See, because the commercials are what you search for. That's how you get the commercials you get, is what you search for normally. Okay, what is GeoGuessr, says Lester LeSabre.
There you go. We'll talk about it in a minute. Tavo says he is silver certified Still Tech, paid for by Still, but didn't stay long enough to progress to gold. That's all right. I think silver hit like a bunch of money.
Tavo's asking Top Chat or Live Chat? Go to Live Chat. Top Chat, the YouTube moderates it somehow. You go to Live Chat, you see all the chat.
Lester LeSabre, GeoGuessr is a game that you play, like a video game, but basically the GeoGuessr programmer people have access to Google Maps, and what they do is they just drop you in a random location, and you get to look around and move around, and you've got a timer, and you got to pick on a map of the world where you are. So it'll drop you in a foreign country, and you have to look around and try and figure out what the signs say and see which side of the road the cars are driving on and yada, yada, yada. Pick out contextual clues and try and guess where you are. And you would think, like, oh, that sounds cool. But, I mean, it could be really difficult. And they even do it competitively, like you get scored based on how close you are to the actual location. But you don't have time to figure out exactly the location. You just have to say, well, this looks like it's the country of this, and it's somewhere in Europe. Bang.
Barry could ask if I ever been to the Reno Air Races. I have not. Every couple of years somebody gets killed there. Oh, they don't. They ended it. They're not doing it anymore. Now they're doing it. What? They're going to do it somewhere in New Mexico, or maybe they're doing it in New Mexico. Oh, where's the alien place in New Mexico?
Roswell.
Roswell. I think they're doing it in Roswell now.
They were all in love with Di, and they were doing it in Texas.
No, I just not my kind of flying. I've known people that have raced there, and they've done real well, and I know people that went every year, and it's just not my thing.
Johnny C says he learned on-the-job training when I was a kid.
May I?
I don't think they let kids run chainsaws anymore. Maybe they do.
Okay, let's see. Louis says, I have some Hot Wheels in McDonald's when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, that was soaking up all the,
Oh,
it was
sorry.
just blocking.
You were not getting it.
I wasn't getting any heat. Yeah, now I'm getting heat.
63, yeah, 18 is a kid. I'm not 63, but an 18-year-old is a kid. That's young. You got a lot to learn at 18 still. You're just.
When I was 18, I knew I was an adult because I got my first speeding ticket and they threw me in jail.
Yeah, you learned the hard way.
105 in the 65 zone. I was the first one in court. First one up there, first thing in the morning, judge says, guilty or not guilty? So I said, guilty. He says, 5 days in the county jail. Take him out of here, next case. And this cop grabs my arm and out the door we go.
That's harsh.
It's like, what? What just happened here? Oh, man.
Did you know you were going to jail?
No, I had a ticket that said mandatory court appearance. Because normally you can just pay money and
you think you
not have to go to court, or you can go to court and fight it. Well, it said mandatory court appearance. Well, so he says guilty or not guilty. I'm thinking, what am I going to say? Not guilty. I was always only going 97 or something, So I figured I was in trouble anyway. I figured he was going to give me a big old fine. No fine. Just, I got 5 days to sit and think about it. I was in a cell with 7 other guys. They were all older than me. But I got in there and they wanted to know why I was in there. I told them. They all decided that was cruel and unusual punishment and I shouldn't be there. So they're all my friends right away. But they're all just did stupid stuff, drunk in public, drunk driving, sold drugs to a narcotics officer, all the stupid stuff. And they were all there for much longer than me. They all knew each other well, So I spent 5 days there and got out and didn't do that again. Very good. Hot rodded Merlins would be my thing. Oh. Yeah. Is it Jay Leno has one of those on a stand with a propeller on it? It's because they trained you after watching Signal 30. Oh, I did stupider stuff than that. Man. Any kids in here? Probably not. We had 2 57 Ford station wagons next to each other on an interstate going 70, 75 miles an hour. The tailgate lifts up like this, and then the back end lifts down. So you can stand on the tailgate and hold the back of the window like this. Stand up while you're driving. Well, you're not supposed to do that while you're driving. But we did that, lined up 2 cars next to each other, and I just switched over to the other car and got in the other car. Like,
that's right. He's a hardened criminal.
You were crazy. I would never do that now. Kim, my mustache really bothering me because I got a big long hair right about there. Can you see that?
It is kind of crooked, yeah.
Can you fix that?
I don't know.
It's like right
Okay.
Or is it?
I see it.
It's the one right here.
There's a bunch of hairs right there. We're supposed to do our beauty routine before the stream, not after. Or not during.
Where's Daniel Morrison?
I don't want critique of my technique here.
Daniel is here.
He'd tell me how to do
He'd
it.
tell you you're doing it all wrong, just like when you're cutting a chainsaw.
I can't do it while you're talking, though. Boy, this goes fast. I feel like you just had this trimmed up a couple days ago. It was looking fine.
You know what I did? I always do it on Tuesday night. Hang on, let me look.
Go.
Looks better.
Go. Get it. Get all
So, let's see what everybody's saying. Mark Zoya, I got pulled over, gave him my papers. He came back and said, you know, you could lose your license. I was lucky. I think the security guard uniform saved me.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, yeah, what happened to me was the cop there were two of us next to each other. And the other guy, he put the red lights on him. So I knew that guy, and he was crazy. I thought he was going to run. But he didn't. He pulled up in front. I slowed down, so he got in front of me and pulled over. The cop pulled behind him. And then they had a red spotlight, and he turned that around and put it on me. So I stopped. And then there were two cops in the car. One went up, and one of them came back to me. He says, I want to see your driver's license. I gave it to him, and he goes, you wait here till we're done with him. And then he walked off with my license. So I sat there and waited.
Next, Beck's going to go lie down with the stream on. All right, Max,
So
get some rest. I hope you feel better.
They came back, and he just wrote me a ticket for $105 and a $65, and I signed the ticket, and off he went. And I thought, well, okay, I guess this is going to cost me. Well, I thought it was going to cost me money. I don't know. You know, every kid does something stupid, and that was mine, you know.
Welcome in, Tim. It's good to have you. I hope you're doing okay. Stay warm. Yeah, you're going to get some warm. We might get the ice storm, I guess, is coming. We've done everything we can to prepare, and it's not really bad right now. Actually, it's like the big calm before the storm. Like, it's not windy or raining or anything. It's getting colder slowly. It's like, I don't know when it's going to come. When's it supposed to hit?
I think it's supposed to hit, tomorrow night.
Oh, not till tomorrow night.
I think maybe tomorrow during the day. I don't know. I'm going to look and see. It's, first of all, we're going to see what the temperature is outside right now. Oh, this thing's not responding very quickly.
I think 31 is probably pretty close.
It's just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning.
I'm surprised. It should be connected to the Wi-Fi.
It is connected to the Wi-Fi. It's just sometimes it does. It's okay. We'll come back to that. Okay, so it is.
Tim got in bed. He has a heater on and the bed warmer. You know what? I should get the electric blanket. That would be really nice.
Okay, so tomorrow night, it's supposed to be good tomorrow, except cold, 36 degrees high, 15 low tomorrow night, and then the rain starts on Saturday, all day Saturday and Sunday morning. And Sunday night, it's supposed to get down to 7 degrees, and Monday night, 4 degrees. Oh. Then it's supposed to warm up to 13. Oh, we got nasty coming. Jeez. It's still spinning.
Just let it spin.
It's not gonna do anything.
Loading an
except
update
spin.
or something.
Oh God.
Mexican Spec has the cats to keep me warm in bed, Tim.
And
yeah, cozying up some furry friends is always nice.
Cat's body temperature's higher than yours, so that'll feel good.
Yeah. Or a heating pad. Do you have a heating pad still? That works?
Yeah, it's in my room. You want it?
I don't need it. I've got the little space heater. We do okay. We'll be all right. And we had the serviceman come, and he corrected the electrical problem with the big heater. So if we have to, we can turn the big heater on, and it works, sort of. I don't know.
100-year-old house, no heat upstairs. Well, some of the heat probably goes upstairs, but yeah, that's...
Oh, that's the first place it goes, but it's cold. It's a heating pad that goes on the mattress. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. When I lived with my grandmother for a couple of years, and there was no heat upstairs, and yeah, we had an electric blanket. That was nice. It helped a lot.
Johnny, see cats climb on your head.
Space hogs?
I
Oh
used,
yeah, they love to have the middle of the bed.
I used to have a cat that came in, an old cat too, probably 20 years old at the time. But that cat would jump up on the bed, and I was living alone in this house with the cat. And the cat would come in the middle of the night, get up on my chest, and come over, and then like this with his paw in my face. So I'd start scratching him around the neck, and he'd purr, and I'd scratch her. It was a she. Scratch, 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 and I'd start falling asleep, and I'd be like this. And a cat would go like this in my face again.
Wake you up to get more
So
pets.
Right, you stop scratching, you know. So
Any
I
more pets?
start scratching the cat again, and then pretty soon I like this, and then I feel her paw go like this again. After a while, I just stop, and she'd go like this for a few minutes and then quit. Then she'd go down and curl up around my feet, and she'd sleep down there for a while, and then she'd wake up and come up off the bed.
I think we're running out of propane.
Oh, we are. Okay. Well, we have those. Where's those big tanks?
Outside.
Okay, we probably ought to turn that off before it runs all the way out, so it doesn't back down in there or something. I don't know what's. Just turn it off. I'm afraid it's gonna. What do you call that? Backfire or something, where the flame goes that direction because the pressure's low. Why don't you turn it off?
Well,
You're making me nervous. No. Turn it off, please.
Okay, holy freehold.
Okay. Want me to go out and get the other tank?
I'll go and get it.
I'm not asking you to go get it.
Why not?
Where is it?
It's by the tractor.
Oh, it's over there. My cats sleep with Mrs. Ecstasy. I'm the nuisance on the other side. I liked having that cat. But then when I went back to work, my neighbor took care of the cat. And she had a daughter that was like 10 years old, something like that. So that cat slept with her, and she really liked it. Well, I came back 2 years later. That cat was still alive. It was like 23 or something. So I went up there and see, and that cat got up in my lap. I scratched her a little bit. Then she got down and went over to that little girl, and she goes, "Oh, you're back. You're gonna want your cat." She's crying, and I go, "You like that cat, don't you?" I looked at her. I said, "Would you like to keep the cat?" "Mom, can I? Can I?" Yeah, of course. So I said, "I just want visitation rights." So once in a while, I go up there and see the cat. But that cat is 25 years old. It died. So yeah. Living a long life. Bruce Colchin's here. He says 20 below Fahrenheit tonight here.
What?
Yeah, he's up. What are you, North Dakota, I think? Or are you in Canada? I don't remember which.
No, that's crazy.
Are you North Dakota or Kazakhstan? I think he's North Dakota. Man, I should know where everybody is, and I don't. I kind of do, but I forget sometimes.
Uzbekistan?
Oh, Tim says the garage is built for a 1925 car, so that's
Here,
why
feel
my
this.
cars
I
won't
was
fit.
standing in front of the fire. Feel my butt.
Feel your butt. Oh, it's hot. See, I get to feel her butt.
Woo, it's warm.
So,
It's warm over here.
Oh yeah, Medicine Hat, Alberta.
The temperature over here is coming down.
I had a friend that lived in Alberta, a guy that I worked with a lot, and I remember his postal code was Tomowa, TOMOW or 0W0, I think. It looked like Tomowa. So you're probably Tom something. Oh man, he lived in it's funny. I remember the postal code, but I can't think of the name of the town. It's just a little town. Didsbury, Alberta. He's a pilot. Another crazed pilot. Master Baked is here. Good evening. Oh, you're over there warming up by the... Should I tell him what you're doing? It's gonna sound worse than what it is. I was gonna say she's got her shirt pulled up over by the wood stove, but it's not up very far. Just trying to warm her belly a little bit. No, Kim, don't do that. Jeez. That was an X-rated. Jeez. At least the camera's pointing this way. Man. Mark Sauvé, minus 30 C for Saturday there. Minus 30 C is what Fahrenheit? It's about minus 30 C is about minus 30 F too, isn't it? Somewhere down there where they intersect.
I don't want no part of that.
Yeah, see here. Mark Sauvé says Canadian postal codes are letter, number, letter, number, letter, number. Yeah, so it was Tamawa, which was T0M 0W0 then. Because it looked like two words. It looked like Tamawa.
I'm going to see if I can find that thing.
Yeah, see if you can find the... yeah, we'll probably take that down there tomorrow night. We won't take it tonight. Man. You guys love the cold. I don't. I'm a desert rat. You know, we used to get cold nights out there in Arizona, get down to nearly 50. That's 50 F. And then in the daytime, in the summer, it'd be, well, always over 40 C. It would be 122, which is, I think, 50 C. So a normal day out there at the test site in the summertime was 50 C, 122 degrees. So we had some shade structures, so I'd get under the shade structures, and I'd take my hat off and put water in my hat, soak the hat, put it on my head, so it would evaporate pretty quickly. It'd evaporate 5, 6, 7 minutes. And then I'd keep, sunblock on me all the time. Drink plenty of water. I drink water all day long. And never go to the bathroom, never pee. It just sweat out of you, but you never knew it because it was so dry. You'd never feel the sweat. It was actually pretty comfortable. If you're in the shade, it wasn't bad. Bruce Colton says, does Suffield Military Base Experimental Station is just north of us, about 20 minutes. Suffield Military Base Experimental Station. I'll have to see where that is.
Area 51.
Oh, will it fit on there? Because that's got that guard around it. Oh, maybe it will.
It's different.
It's different. So we've got all this propane, and we can't use it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Will we have a regulator or something for that goes on there? Oh. Well, that sucks. We're going to have to buy another one of these. How much do you think's in we've got another one of these bottles down there on the barbecue. I smell propane leaking out something.
Well, I just took this off of that tank.
Oh, you think that's all it is? Okay. Well, I thought it might be that bottle leaking because you just brought it in, but I guess it would be leaked out by now.
It's been sitting out there for months.
So those are incompatible.
Incompatible. Didn't know that.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can get a
adapter.
Well, so I can run my torch off of it anyway, because I've got that propane and oxygen torch, which I really like. Propane and oxygen work is just perfect for radiators. But that acetylene torch you have, that's acetylene and air, that works quite well too.
Yeah.
Ian Stevenson says, just grab an abrasive disc and cut off the metal part. This wasn't an LP gas advice. I don't think we're going to do that.
Well, I have the kit in the van that runs the carburetor, and we might be able to somehow adapt those hoses.
Well, we probably ought to just use the bottle that's down there that's attached. How much gas do you think's in the
grill bottle?
In the grill bottle.
Oh, a couple of days worth.
Okay, so we can.
I'll have to check.
But maybe we should run over and buy a bottle, trade this for a bottle.
I heard there was panic buying. We might not be able to get one.
Oh. Well, we can go, the other place we can go, that welding gas place we go? Don't they refill these?
I don't know what to do. I think we'd be better off. Maybe we go to.
Okay, it says those are not compatible. One's propane gas, the other is liquid propane. Which is which? One for a forklift, the other for a barbecue. Yeah, the little one's for a barbecue or for a trailer or something. But the big one, where we got the big ones? Remember Uncle Tony's garage? He had that propane outfit on that one of his cars. He hated it. He took it off and he gave us the propane bottles full of propane. He goes, I don't want these in here anymore. Take them. So, yeah, okay. So we took them. So,
so are they not compatible? Like it won't work? I'm glad it didn't work then. I didn't know.
Wait a minute. It says one is gas. Which is gas and which is liquid?
I don't know. Propane and propane accessories.
The one that must be for the forklift, which is the big. Those are like the size we put on forklifts. And
that is a forklift tank, yeah.
That was what he had. He had two of those mounted in the back of his, or maybe one or two in the back of his. That Plymouth Satellite he has.
Yeah.
He had it hooked up.
So what you're saying, Marcus, we can't use it with that heater. It's not going to be compatible. Yeah, the big one is liquid. Well, I thought when you depressure...
When you find the small ones, you get them, I can feel liquid in them.
I mean, there's definitely liquid in it. I can feel it.
Yeah, you can. I know I can always feel liquid in those small ones. No, I mean,
this one here, I can feel it in there. When I go like this...
So that one's empty. But I remember, I thought I could feel liquid in those when they were full.
Yeah, when they're full.
Oh, Tavo says they both hold liquid. One vents gas, the other one has tubes to the bottom to disperse liquid. Okay.
Yeah, but you can put that on its side.
So that's why.
Can't you mount that on its side?
That's why they have all that stuff to warm the liquid and all that other shit in the
car.
In the car, yeah.
Yeah,
okay, I get it. So yeah, it's a different thing.
Well,
and that's why the tube goes to the bottom.
I'm sure glad we didn't blow ourselves up then.
Well, that's why they make it idiot-proof, so we can't screw them on. So
idiot resistant.
Idiot resistant. Yeah, everybody can find a way around the idiot.
A real idiot can blow themselves up.
That's what you're supposed to do. Defeat the safety device.
Override the safety device and blow yourself up like man.
See, Mark Sylvie says, like Tavo says, one picks up gas, the other one picks up gas, and then he retracted it. So I know what he means. One picks up gas.
What if I flip it over?
Yeah, we'll flip it over. But then it still doesn't fit.
I'm gonna have to do
Kim
some
made
research.
Us chicken enchiladas for tea, yum yum, homemade. Oh, another Kim.
That sounds fantastic.
Man.
Nice work, Kim. You guys are lucky to have a Kim.
Oh God.
Kim
I don't know about American
forklift
bottles, but Australian ones only disperse liquid when laid on their side. Correct orientation. Oh, that's probably how this is. Because remember how Tony had it in there? He had that thing.
The bracket holds it on
the bracket, it wasn't on its side, but it was almost on its side. Yeah.
I'll bet you if I look into it, it probably even says on there, like, must be in this orientation or whatever.
So,
Mark Sylvie says not advised.
Some fool in a laboratory could blow up the world, yeah. Always defeat whatever the safety device is.
Sure, no.
Luis, it's 1:45 a.m. I have to go to sleep. Also, what a nice stream. Hey, thanks. Hey, and Luis, I noticed you've been watching a lot of our videos and leaving comments. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We appreciate your support, Luis.
Tim says, Kim fixes dinners. Man, I had something tonight that was so good. I got, and Kim tasted it. She thought it was okay. I bought a can of, I used to hate this stuff.
Who hash?
I bought a can of corned beef hash, the cheapest I could find. It was okay. Then they had another can, but it had peppers and onions and something else in it. Or what? 3 other things in there. Oh, that was actually pretty good. For a can of cheap food, wasn't bad. Granddad Junks, I am my wife's. The best Kim is good farming stock.
Do not use an aviation.
Do not use an aviation. Usually has top stamped near the relief valve. I remember we always had those kind of bottles on the forklifts where I worked. We still have a microphone working? Oh yeah, it's working. I think there's a little tape gauge here. I didn't see it moving. Tavo says Australian ones do anyway. But Carfon says sometimes canned food has a lot. It does have a lot of salt, but I'm not having a problem with that because I don't eat much salt. So if I have something out of a can once in a while, I had a half a can of that stuff is pretty good. And I just don't eat a lot of canned food, but I have it around, and it was really good. Mostly what I eat is lettuce and cabbage and tomatoes. That's most of my meals are lettuce, cabbage, and tomatoes. And usually lettuce and tomatoes or cabbage tomatoes. And the weight's coming off, so that's what I got to do. Mark Survey, anyone like dainty rice? My ex teased me for eating rice in a can. I don't even know about it. Mark, is that creamed rice? I don't know.
I really don't know. I'm taking it back outside because it just seems.
Yeah, it does.
Like
I don't want.
You said you smell propane.
Yeah, but I quit smelling propane. But I still think it'd be better if we put it out there where it was. Yeah, they put a lot of salt in canned food to keep it from going bad.
Put that propane carburetor on that Chevy 350 over there.
Why do we want to do that?
We could run that on the stand. That'd make plenty of heat around here.
Well, I thought about taking one of these engines we have, mounted outside, putting a big radiator in here with a box fan behind it, and just cooling the engine with the radiator in here. I bet that'll put some heat.
Yeah, I don't know if that's be the most efficient way to make heat.
No, but all you got to do is idle the engine. It'll make enough heat that you'll have 160-degree air coming off the radiator.
Yeah, we had an engine running in here one time with the little vent thing, so the exhaust was going out.
It warmed it up. Warmed it up in here because that was my car. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It had an engine-driven fan. Engine-driven fan pulling air off the radiator.
It was my car. I think it was the Dart.
Okay, so it was pulling engine-driven fan, pulling air off the radiator, exhaust hose going outside, and it warmed up in here quickly.
Tava says if you had the required hoses and fittings, you could refill the barbecue bottle from the forklift bottle.
I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I can just go get a bottle. I don't know. What's that?
It's really easy to do the propane exchange. The dollar store up the street has one. If
they fill them, you get a full can. If you don't, you get a full bottle. If you just exchange it, it's only like 3/4 full, which I hate.
I think they can only fill it 3/4. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's the way it is. In New Zealand, in the 70s, canned corned beef was an actual lump of beef, not fatty mashed up stuff. Here it's corned beef hash, so it's chopped up little cubes and then little tiny cubes of potato, and it's all jammed in the can like dog food. And it doesn't smell very good. But when I was a kid, I hated it. I hated it. It was like, and now I smell it. It's like, it's okay. But when I eat it, it's really good. So, I don't know. That just taste change, The other thing I like in cans is okra, because okra is really slimy. But you get it in the can, it's not slimy. So I like okra there, or I like okra if it's like in a restaurant. We go to No Name Nationals every year. We go to what is the restaurant? What's that restaurant we go to?
Lambert.
Lambert's. Lambert's has really good fried okra, and they bring it around. They just give it to you more and more. That stuff's so good. I shouldn't be eating that though.
See, Tavo says 80% maximum for expansion.
Okay, so that's what they are then. Worked at SA's government LPG facility 89 to 94. There's a government. The government runs that. South Australia's government LPG. We don't have anything here that you buy from the government. I don't think. I mean, we gotta pay property taxes every year, so I guess we're buying that from the government. But the government doesn't run anything that you actually buy. I don't think. The post office.
Tim says if my propane bottle's expired, I take it to Walmart and exchange it. They never look at the dates.
Oh, here
Most
it's an
of these
exchange.
places
It's an
they
exchange.
don't look at the dates, but this bottle's less than 2 years old, so I'm sure it's fine.
Taos says liquid propane expands from liquid to gas 290 to 1. So it was government, got privatized in 94. Oh, I see. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, different countries do things differently. I keep thinking of barbecue bait shop. Oh, God, was that good?
Yeah.
He remembers that
That
video.
place is crazy. Like the bathroom is practically an outhouse.
You know, it
But
flushes.
the food.
And there's a sink in there you can wash.
Food is fantastic.
The first time
And
I
they
went
have a
there,
puppy dog. The place is awesome.
the dog sits on the counter out up by the. But that one, you didn't meet the good dog. That dog was annoying. That dog was going around begging for food. The dog that's usually there, I think that must be the kid's dog because the kid was cooking. The father that's in there, his dog sits up on the counter. It's just a nice old dog that sits up there where you pay for your food, you know. He just sits up there. He greets all the customers. It's just a nice dog.
Bruce Colchin says, I have a Dodge truck that runs on natural gas. Do you like it okay? Is it, do you actually like use it regular? I mean, it seems like it would be fine.
Government, sure. Wouldn't trust an independent with propane, would you? I wouldn't trust the government with propane.
I mean, a propane explosion, you could mistakenly make a very big explosion with propane gas. If you released one of those B tanks, one of those forklift tanks, and just let it make a big ball and then ignite it at the right mix, you could blow up a city block.
That's what. See, Mark Silvese is more like what I remember. No, there's a tear weight on propane tanks, and you can fill them to what they are meant. Like a propane tank behind you is a 10-pound tank. The exchange programs gyp you by not filling them. See, that's what I thought. But then Tavo says they're supposed to be made 20-pound equals 80% water capacity. Man, I don't know. We'll probably just exchange it because that's the easiest way to deal with it.
I mean, it's not terribly expensive. It's probably $25 for the exchange.
Doesn't run hard to get natural gas.
Bruce says he doesn't run it.
Oh, doesn't run.
And it's hard to get.
Oh, I see that. Okay, that's 2 cents. Doesn't run.
See,
hard to get natural gas. Okay.
That's why, like the gas company, they run the trucks on natural gas because they have a station and they have compressed.
When we lived in California, you could go over there and to where the gas company was, and I knew people that had natural gas cars. Man, there was a guy. This happened. Little town, Morro Bay. You can look at it on the map. Now it's all rich people live there, but it used to be just dirt poor fishermen and people like me that didn't have any money to rent an apartment there. So there's a guy. They had a sewer treatment plant out there, and there was a guy that I knew that worked the sewer treatment plant. He's a pretty smart guy. So he made a system on a Chevy pickup, and it was a 283 Chevy V8, and he set it up to run off of methane gas, and he found a way to save the methane off the sewer treatment plant, and he put it on there, and he was driving around, and everybody kind of knew about it, and the newspaper wrote an article on it, as there it was on the newspaper. Well, you know what the city of Morro Bay did? They prosecuted him for stealing the methane that they were just venting off into the air. So when he went to court, what they made a deal with him, that if he put that system on one of the city vehicles, that they wouldn't fine him or anything, put him in jail. So he took his system, put it on a city vehicle, and they got to use their own methane. I think that sucks. They got to prosecute him. Man.
Thomas says it's heavier than air too, so if you had a leak, it would form a blanket of gas over the. Yeah, that's a dangerous kind of thing. Safety first. There's a 700-pound propane tank buried in my backyard. Makes some kind of awesome explosion. That's not what you want.
Kevin Smith here. Hey, how you doing? Good evening. Dean Stevens says methane is a great fuel, 130 octane. Yeah. This is like a
right way.
This is like a 63 or 4 Chevy pickup, 283 V8 in it, and
welcome in, Kevin.
Ran it on methane for some time.
We ran out of propane, and even though it's not that cold, according to it feels a lot colder suddenly.
66 degrees in here.
That's not that
cold. But
cold.
It's a gas, not able to be easily liquefied. Yeah, he just had a pressurized tank or something, and I don't know how often he had to punish people for innovation. That worked so well for the Soviets, and that's exactly what happened there. You know, I was married to a woman for a while who was from Soviet Union, and she was here for a while, and I was working out, doing engineering on a wing for an existing airplane, trying to make something better. And she goes, you know what's really good about this country? You can figure out how to make something better, and you're allowed to do that. Yeah. But it took her a while to figure that out.
It's crazy to think that there's places where that's not the case. Granddad's Junk says methane is very corrosive. Choose the liners in the engine. I didn't know that, but I could see where that could be. Something to watch out for. You probably need special materials to really run it reliable.
My former wife, we still know her, and we're friendly with each other. She's been in this country as long as she was in the Soviet Union, and she's very Americanized. She had a degree from Soviet Union that wasn't worth shit because you couldn't use it here, but she got her degree in nursing, and then got a bachelor's degree in nursing, and she's educated herself, and she's done well here. And she's very Americanized. It's and her son, same thing. He's done real well.
Oh,
educated himself.
Good people.
Does well, and I'm really glad I got him out of that place, because honestly, what a shithole. Bruce Culture says, you have to buy your own station. Only one station in town, and you have an account. What is that? Oh,
probably for run something on propane. He was talking about his truck. He doesn't use it.
Gassy even the garage. Yeah. Oh, Kevin's come in late. So what's happened is we
used up all the propane for the little mini heater.
The little mini heater, but we've got a really hot fire going in the
yeah, but it's getting cold outside. You can feel it.
It's 66 in here. It was 59 when I came in. It's 66 now. That's up there on the wall. It's probably a little warmer up there. Tim says, when I was in Russia, it went to minus 56. We were in Siberia. We were near Siberia. If you were near Siberia, you're probably up in mountains.
Did anybody see all the news pictures of some of those Russian towns that got hit by like 3 meters of snow?
Oh God!
They're all buried in the city. Man.
Yeah, when I was in Russia, in the northern part of Russia, I was in the European part of Russia. It was the further east you went, you got away from the coast. It got cold. It got real cold. I rode Russian train. It was interesting. Let's see. You could build your own digester and make your own methane. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Wood chip. If I had $1 for every time a dictatorship worked, I would have $0. Yeah. Well, I still think the best form of government would be what do they call it? A benevolent dictator. But that never happens because They become self-serving. Oh, Bruce Gulchin says, "Oh, for natural gas." Yeah, okay. Well, which incidentally, if a dictatorship did work, I would still have $0. Yeah. Oh man.
I think minus the little mini heat and without much direction of any projects to do, we sharpen the chainsaw.
Sharpen the chainsaw.
But I think other than that, we should probably just call it. It's 2 hours.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we've been here 2 hours. The heater isn't working, but the wood stove is, so it's not going to freeze in here. What do you want to do? Do you think we should put a little more wood on that, or do you want us to come up later and
I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll get the propane filled in the morning, so we'll get some stuff done.
We'll be good. Okay, everybody, gonna go for a nerve test to see what my hands are so messed up. Oh man, yeah, I've been through a lot of that after that crash. This hand just rock steady. This hand, and I'm not trying to do that. It's doing that. God. And it used to be worse, I think. That crash was bad. Yeah, and it did something to my neck on this side. And just really made a mess.
Buddy Carpano says,
safe and warm.
Yeah, safe and warm. Absolutely. All of you. If you need to, stay with friends or neighbors or whatever, tap into your resources if you need them. John Wilburn will be live tomorrow night. Make sure you check him. Stop in and say hello. Check him out. We still currently our plan is to be here Saturday night.
But it might be too much Saturday night. We'll see. If not, you know what we should do? If we can't come up here, we should just go to do something in the studio. At least go live for a little bit.
Okay. If we alter our plans, we'll make a community post. Hopefully,
check out the. They used to call it community, and maybe it's still on a community. They call it posts. I'll put something in there like I did last week. Okay.
Thanks, everybody. You've made it to the end. I award you 3 additional points for your patronage. And, be well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we'll see you next time.
Oh, we did 2 things tonight.
What did we do?
You sharpened the chainsaw.
Yeah.
And you cut my mustache.